Archmage first. No Mountain King here. MK does see some play in this matchup on some maps, but indeed very rarely here. Dise with a very early Hunter's Haul. He is ready to be aggressive here pretty soon. And we have a big creep camp right at the gate. Lots of militia involved. This is kind of a Fortitude classic. He loves investing heavily in the Archmage levels early, even if it comes at a later tech. Even if it comes at the price of some peasants perhaps even going down. Especially the lumber economy here might suffer. But AM gets level 2. That works out well. Big mana potion is also pretty good. If you can keep it for the late game, it's really good. And otherwise, if you should need it in a spot of bother, can also use it in the early game. First footy goes down. Well, this could be 2 footman kills right here. With the Treants and the Entangle, Dise is doing a good job. Dise, by the way, is playing from Italy right now. He is in the land of pizza and pasta, currently. So this should be the 3rd footman going down. That's kind of crazy. But the Keeper lost all of his mana and all of his HP. We'll run a little footy. Whew, okay, this footman might get away. This is going to take a lot of moon juice, let me tell you. He may have been a bit over-aggressive with this Keeper. Back in Fortitude's base, we have a 4th farm coming. Looks like an expansion. But as we know, Hunts will soon join. Alright, Keeper gets not that much mana back. Only around 100. As he was so extremely low. And here's the expansion. Keeper staffs in. There is 1 Wisp for the detonate. And that could be a bit more experience from the Water Elemental, of course. Ah, he gets purged! LOL! The Null Warden got the kill, the Wisp didn't. That is... I don't know if this was intentional. If it was, that's some next level stuff. But 40 gets the last hit here as well. Crystal Ball might actually be useful against the Shadow Meld. And I think no peasants have died yet, right? Or have they? I don't think they have. I don't see any peasant corpses here. 1 footy died, so it's 3 footies dead total. This one dude was healing at the fountain, by the way. Alright then. Expansion will be coming. The Huntress pressure for a while looked really good on this map, but haven't seen it in some time, I think. Deny. Ah! Not enough damage from the pickaxe. A bit sloppy here by 40 to bring back the hurt peasants. He should have brought healthy peasants. That's 2 more kills for the Keeper. Kind of unnecessary by 40. First mistake here by him. Using the Crystal Ball, scans the main. Sees that there is indeed tier 2. So he knows it's not mass hunts all in. That's something that he doesn't have to worry about so much. He would love to get level 3. But it needs a little bit more XP. Alright, Keeper coming back again for round 3. This time he's got full mana. But we got an Arcane Tower coming already. Oh. 40 splitting his units. Footies trying to creep, kill the creep. Get level 3 for the AM. And there's still some footmen defending. I like this a lot. And this is going to be level 3 in just a moment. There we go. Now the level 2 Water Elemental is ready. The rest of the footies will join. And the Arcane is almost there. Panda second though. Good AoE damage. Especially against footmen. And the AM could use the big mana potion here. Might be worth it, especially before Dryads are ready. Just keep spamming elementals. Oh, Huntress healing at the fountain. Cheeky cheeky. And there's the big mana. That makes sense. Entangle to control the water elementals, but the Keeper is still far away from level 3. Tech has started in the meantime. Now 40 needs to get a lumber mill. Chat says They love pineapple pizza. I used to hate pineapple pizza. Oh, nice deny. But I haven't had it in many years. I think I ought to try it again. The thing is, I really don't like ham on pizza. And that's kind of like the classic, right? Pineapple and ham. But I really don't like the ham, gotta say. What else could you eat pineapple pizza with?
A player's forces are under attack.
Anchovies. Yeah, I heard that before. Pineapple anchovies. This is an interesting mix. And normally I like anchovies, but perhaps a bit too salty. Here comes the classic debate whether pineapple pizza is diabolical. Ketchup. Ketchup on the pizza. Alright, I spotted the American in the chat. Broccoli, chicken, and feta cheese. That sounds good. That sounds real good. Pineapple and mussels. It's also worth considering. In the meantime, we have Dise going tier 3. A bear bust can oftentimes be successful on this map. With strong heroes with a bunch of bears, break the expansion. But there's no bears at all yet. We have a bunch of hunts, which didn't really do that much. IMO. Keeper also looking a bit underleveled. 40 here is looking solid. And this is one of the tougher maps for humans historically.
A player's forces are under attack.
I live in Mainz in Germany, right? And we have a bunch of pizzerias, as every city does. And until 2 years ago, I thought I knew all the best pizzerias. But then a friend of me told me, well, bro, there's this new one called La Oliva. You gotta try it. It's the best in Mainz. I'm like, bro, there's no way. I know all the pizzerias, bro. I know what's the best one. But they went there out of curiosity. And tell you what, he was right. And he wasn't just right, he was dead on. It's way better than all the other pizzerias. And it is actually the best pizza I've had in my life. Oh, Sapper blows up the farms. It's kind of cool. Now the way is opened towards the towers. There has to be mass repair right away from the peasants. Mass repair perhaps on the wrong tower. Here comes the MK though. Guard tower is going to go down. What's happening across the map? Seems like 40 is not interested in TPing home. Looking very confident that he can hold the expansion without his main army, which seems bold. 40 looking very confident here. He could call militia if he wants. He was able to pool a bit of army already. MK got 1 or 2 kills. Another town hall is dropping pretty low. Moonbell's getting taken out. Dice's supply blocked. Is he really not going to TP home? Seems like this would be the time to TP home. Wouldn't it? Alright. Here comes the defense. Rifles, priests, and militia. And the TP. If this defense works out, it might be perfect by 40. But it might be too much damage. This might be the town hall falling. Oh, 40 may have miscalculated a bit. This expansion is going down. The keeper's gonna TP out. And there goes the expo. Oh, 40. A bit too greedy. Should have TP'd home earlier. Easy to say now, of course. If he TP's there and saves the expansion, I would have said, what a genius. Perfectly calculated. But no, not perfectly calculated at all. Expo falls, and this puts 40 in a weird spot. Dice, though, stuck at 46 out of 20 supply right now.
Player's forces are under attack.
And 40 had lots of gold. Still has a supply lead. Oh, keeper. Oh, didn't pull the invuln in time. Well, that is just unfortunate. Keeper dead. Here's the push. That's a pretty good army. Couple of 40 rifles and casters. Strong AM. Triple heal scroll. Dice's army is still looking tiny. Oh, look at the rifles. They're on the hunt. Sort of. Then they fall back. And the Keeper can't be resurrected. There's still not enough Moonwells. Well, well, well. Pan has to do it by himself. With hunts, by the way. Didn't realize that there's still hunts in the game. Yeah, hunts are very, 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 very bad at that point in the game. And 40 takes it. 1-0. The favorite here today in this match, certainly. Especially with Dise playing from away. Like I said, he's in Italy right now, apparently. But 40 here looking quite convincing. Good play. Alright, map 2. Dice's choice is Twisted Meadows. And here, I imagine it should be a Demon Hunter or maybe even a Warden. It seems like Keeper nowadays is a hero that you only play when you can't play anything else. It does feel like the Warden, and especially the Demon Hunter, have taken the spotlight again. First map over pretty quick. Wasn't even 15 minutes. It wasn't a perfect hold by 40, but good enough. Was maybe trying to be a bit too flashy, just a bit. Could have TP'd home way earlier and held on to the expansion easily, but he was far enough ahead that that worked out. Fortitude, like almost all the humans, of course, very fond of expanding in this matchup. Question is, how are you going to do it? What's the creep route going to be? I actually like with this spawn going for a Merc camp first, but most humans either go for the lab or even for an instant expansion. That is also a possibility. Is it the Demon Hunter? Yep, it sure is. Chad is saying Fortitude is one level above Dise. Does seem that way recently. Fortitude in really good shape. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. I think this is worth showing. Look at this. 40 is in 4th position. This is the highest a human has been ranked in the ELO standings in a long, long time. Top 5 has been forever. Top 3 would be hard to get past. Happy and Lynn, of course, at the top. We're gonna see them later. But, of course, we don't want to miss anything of the game. We're still in the early game. Nothing has happened just yet. First camps being taken. Big item here for 40 right away. And for the Demon Hunter. Big Invo Potion is pretty nice. Ideally, he would have loved to have a big heal potion. That's the best. Gonna be a fast level 2 for both heroes. Barthalas boots. Not really good. It's like essentially Gloves of Haste. It's more attack speed for the AM. And the annoying thing is, it's not a good late game item either. If I was him, I would sell it. Demon Hunter keeps creeping though. Wait! Oh, did he still acid? Demon Hunter didn't get level 2! He must have denied one of the creeps. Oh. Big mistake here by Dise. Thank you, by the way. It's DMF with the resub and Taxed QQ with the first time Prime sub. Welcome. And thank you. Dice with a counter expansion. Big map. Might be hard to scout. I like the footy scout here by 40. Very important to have active. His AM has a lot of armor. But, yeah, not really at all the best items for him. And here comes the Berserker. Expensive purchase, but Fortitude, of course, can sell a bunch of items. Especially the Quel'Thalas boots are kind of bad. Sells everything. Time for boots and staff. But the lumber's low for 40. What's going on? Mismanaging his lumber a little bit. Demon Hunter in the middle of the map. It's still not quite level 3. Those denied creeps, pretty painful. But he's gonna get it now, once he's got the Null Poacher. But already there's an AM in the main base. Where is the demon? Staff, I thought! There it is. Staff towards the expansion. But some footies left behind. And the Arcane Tower soon to finish. Oh, that's good immolation though. Level 2 immolation as well. Hallelujah. That's a lot of damage. AM may need to staff back here to save the peasants, save the footies and expansion and everything. Demon has strong items here. This is really potent. AM needs to help. The Berserker is also dead. Pretty sure. No way to save that one. And Dise finding a way back into the game. Committed the invuln for it. But honestly, not even that many peasants died. Only a single peasant died in the end. It looked scary for a moment. But seems like not that much. Even the Berserker gets away. Great defense here by Mr. 40. Very well done. Linnaeus with the resub and Dink with the resub as well. Thank you. And Dise is looking a bit ineffective at the moment, I gotta say. Oh, Shredder's stolen though. That's a nice move. You know 40 wanted that Shredder. He could kill the Shredder if he decides to chase it with the boots. And the Berserker maybe? Ah no, Demon is blocking for the Shredder, so he's gonna be a-okay. Tech has started. Time for the lumber mill. And also a shop is needed. It's only the second kill for the Demon Hunter, just to keep things in perspective. Alright, he's gonna get a third one here as well with a footy. But really not that much. We've seen Demon Hunters be way more terrifying than that before. But this is nice by Dise. He was creeping in the meantime. Taking a lot of damage on the tree, but he should be fine, right? Okay. Alright, that was pretty stressful. And now the footies can defend against the demon pretty easy. He doesn't have immolation anymore. And we got a panda second, and we're moving towards a 2-base game. Shredder, lures. This is actually looking pretty good for Dise, right? I think so. AM has a lot of mana, though. If AM goes into the main base, keep summoning water elementals, this could be pretty annoying. Footies and Berserker left behind. They are joining a bit late, perhaps. It's about to be daytime. Oh, it's Merc time. Berserker, Mud Golem, could also go for a Mauler. Hell yeah. Ooh, that's a strong timing. That's a scary timing. Also the AM with so much mana. This is gonna be hard for Dise to hold. It looked good for him just a moment ago, but where is units, I ask you? AM with the staff. And we go towards the expansion. Alright, Dise needs to pull a rabbit out of the hat here. He needs Dryads. Really, really badly. But the production hasn't started yet. The Mud Golem slow against the demon is so good. Trying to take out the Mud Golem at all costs. One more slow. Alright, did his job. Cast 3 slows, force the TP. Archer goes down as well. And this Tree of Life might be forfeit. There's hardly any wisps here for the repair. Good amount of normal damage. This could be a quick 2-0. We got a Sapper! Running across the entirety of the map. Little sappy boy. Might not even be needed to take out the expansion. Fortitude might be winning this game before tier 2. Yup. Dise just leaves the game as he does. And that is a 2-0 for 40. Well played. Outplayed. Dise today. No chance at all, to be honest. Like I said before, he's playing from an internet cafe in Italy, so not the best conditions.